And we are back with Troll Team 6 versus Team Wazdaaa. Dave, do you have any idea about any of these teams?
Not really. They're both good teams. They both won their last games. I believe Troll Team 6 won their game 7-2 and Team Wazdaaa won their game 7-3 if I remember correctly. If not, maybe that's flip-flopped. But they're both winning. They both can't win this game. So I'm excited to see who comes out on top.
Capital ban coming out here early from Team Wazdaaa. I think that's a good ban. Capital offers a bunch of different utility. He can basically make a defender stay in one location the entire game with the flames and then smoke it off, and all around great. And then Thatcher coming out here from Troll Team 6. Not an uncommon ban here on Villa. And there it is, classic mirror ban.
Well, you want to place money? The next ban is either Maestro or Echo.
No, I don't want to lose a bet to you. It is interesting though. I wish we can get to a meta where mirror is no longer banned, where teams figure out how to play around her.
I think she's pretty easy to counter, but it wastes a lot of time doing so.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. And there you go. I would have lost money there if I would have bet on Echo. So as we start our first round here, we have Troll Team 6 going to be attacking first on Villa versus Team Wazdaaa. Fanta showed the ban.
I saw a blitz. I was getting excited for a second.
Ooh, I don't know if you think it's Proco down there. I don't know if they meant to play Valkyrie there. It looked like it might have been an auto pick at the end, but they are going to stay on them. Toby's going to be 6ing off of the Buck, picking up the Jackal. Mozzie getting switched out here for... He's debating.
It's going to be Legion.
Okay, let's see what's going to be happening here. Looks like we're going to be taking on... What side is this?
This is Statuary and Trophy.
So we're reinforcing triple wall. Valk hops off of that one for some reason. Maybe she's leaving it to the Wamai. Could be reinforcing Trophy as well. Only the middle one on bathroom wall is going to be reinforced. And as we go over here to the other side of the map, it looks like Jaeger has reinforced the 2 there, an Aviator. He's going to be playing inside a bar.
And I like to see that. I like seeing when teams actually extend out this side a little bit and add some more pressure. That way they're not giving up half the map for free.
So it looks like bar and Aviator both got it, and then it's going to be a soft wall inside of the vault, which is not uncommon, allows for a rotation for teams. As we get on board here, it looks like they're going to be all pushing towards the kitchen side. Dave, where would you attack from on this side?
Here, I like the kitchen push. That way you can get any utility that's on the triple wall. You can get that off. They did bring the IQ. I imagine she's going to be pushing below, along with Ash and Nomad. It actually looks like the entire team is starting down low.
Jackal here trying to get an angle on the wall, maybe just trying to get the Kaid charge off the wall. He's unable to see it right now. IQ is on her, not on her gadget, just bring out the ACOG. Red Dog looking like he's gonna try to flank. Kaid throws his second charge onto the wall. Looks like he might be trying to Kaid trick here. So we're a minute 50 in, no engagements as of right now. What are you thinking?
Did they completely abandoned? No, they didn't. Okay, I thought they all left kitchen. That was gonna make it real easy for a Kaid trick, but Valkyrie's gonna be taken out by the Ashe, I believe, making it a 5v4 for the attackers.
Kaid's still on the wall trying to trick it. Oh, Kaid got a nice pick down there in the kitchen.
And that's the IQ gone. And he's just going to hold that and see if there was anybody else below supporting her, but it doesn't look like there was. Fanta's going to be taken out.
By scams on the Wamai. Looks like we still got Jaeger playing above site, looking down in the kitchen. I don't think he's gonna catch anyone there. Go ahead and hold on to Toby here, who's actually still below, while the other two players of Troll Team 6 are upstairs now. Thermite just kind of walking down here, gets hit by the Legion mine. Legion unable to respond right away.
And he didn't commit to that kill. Legion walking away with a little bit left on his life.
Thermite gets one charge burn as the Kaid successfully tricks it. Goes for the second one, fakes it, impact trick, unable to get the Thermite charge off the wall. Thermite charge going out. Wall is open. Jack. So it looks like Jack's gonna be trying to push in here to gets one kill onto the Jaeger. Immediately reflagged. I don't even have time to switch.
Get the Kaid.
Nomad's getting the plant down.
A 1v2, and I think Nomad's the only one here with full HP. This is going to be a hard retake for Yams.
Absolutely, as he throws out one Legion mine trying to get the Nomad to move, but she's hard stuck in that corner as the Thermite's sitting behind the Astro desk. Unable to see the rotation. Oh wow, what a wall bang through the wall onto the Astro desk. 1v1. Less than 25 HP versus a full Nomad. He knows where she is, unable to land the shots as Troll Team 6 takes the first round on attack. That was an incredible wallbang there. I was unable to see if the default cam was still up in Astro. Or maybe they had a Valve cam there and that's how he was able to get the wallbang.
Yeah, it was pretty impressive.
So taking the first round on Villa, would you say Villa is more of a defender-sided map or even?
Oh, it is definitely a defender-sided map.
So getting that first round on attack is pretty big for the for Troll Team 6 here.
Yeah, absolutely, especially because it was one of the primary sites, so it was nothing too fancy. There was supposed to be a win for the defenders.
So it looks like Praco is dropping the Valkyrie and picking up the castle here. That makes me think that maybe they got auto-picked on the Valkyrie last round and decided not to 6 off of it, allowing the 6 onto the Legion.
I mean, maybe they're also, oh, they are going to the same site, so yeah, that's definitely possible. And it looks like the Wamai is shooting the floor next to the triple wall to give that line of sight down into the living room.
So it looks like the Legion's doing the same reinforcements over there on Aviator, blows a hole in Vault to allow for a rotation as the Jaeger's placing his ADSs, and if they do the same thing they did last round, maybe should come over here in the bar and reinforce. I didn't see Troll Team 6 apply any pressure from that south side of the map over there.
No, they didn't push anybody that way. It started as a full bottom take, and then they rotated up through Master.
Which kind of looks like what they're doing right now. They're doing a similar take that they did last time. So Wamai, interesting from the Wamai here, as he put his shield in 90 right over top of the hatch. What do you think that's about?
I think it's good placement, provided they don't get that hatch open. And I can't imagine a world where they're like, hey, we need to open this hatch as an attacker.
Jackal below here again, looking for that Kaid charge, or for Kaid himself.
And Kaid's holding that, he's being patient. He's just looking for the opportunity to get a pick, and he has some help here. I didn't see who was helping him, but he had somebody else there to help watch these angles.
Oh, Kaid unable to get the shots off onto the IQ as they spot the Kaid charge here, but they're unable to get it. It's a well-placed Kaid on top of that wooden frame there. Unable for IQ cannot wallbang that as he... Oh, Kaid gets an early pick onto the Jackal through the wall. Or through the floor, I should say. Kaid
And he almost gets a second onto the IQ there. She needs to watch her toes.
The other 3 members of Troll Team 6 here now just sitting inside of Masters, trying to push into the bathroom as the Ash pushes in. Pre-Fire's coming out. Thermite trying to burn ADSs over the wall. Looking at Statue gets a nice shot onto the Legion.
That was a beautiful pixel perfect shot there by the Ash.
They get the Kai charge off the wall. Thermite goes for the first one. Now they're tricking it. Impact charge comes out from Castle. Ash hits a Legion mine, has to immediately retreat. Thermite going on for the second charge now.
I think she peeked that, not realizing she didn't have the ammo to deal with the fight there. And they're gonna get a two-piece with the C4 over the wall from Kaid.
Nomad able to pick up one. Nomad able to pick up a second one as Tiggs gets a double kill, pushes in. Castle's in the corner here, unable to see the default cam down, so they know where the Nomad is. As the Jaeger is able to get a kill onto the low IQ. We're in a 1v2 situation here.
And it looks like the defenders have a crossfire set up perfectly, and that's gonna work. That's gonna take out the Nomad, that's gonna be around for them.
Yeah, I like that setup from Castle and Jaeger here, really just holding down sight. That Nomad was unable to rotate through the rotation hole in Astro. However, I think it might have been a different story if she was able to get back in the bathroom, rotate to Master, and then the wall wasn't open. Thermite wasn't able to get the charge off because Castle Impact did it. That's a tough spot as an attacker there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Team Wazdaaa able to even the count here 1-1 as we head into round 3. Looks like we're going to be heading over to Aviator Games, a site that I like. However, it can be attacked from two different sides with two different strategies. As a defender here, are you putting effort over in Master side, or are you putting effort over on main stairs?
When I attack this side, I like going for Master, and I like clearing that side of the map, and then putting some utility to kind of watch our backs as we press on and try to open up vault or push in through games.
So as Wamai and Kaid set up here, they're doing a couple default walls. As Valkyrie gets a default wall in vault. Is it interesting that she also put a wall on that quad wall in the middle between the two sides? A lot of times you see that wall is soft and there's a couple holes put in. As we head over here to the Masters triple wall, looks like Legion puts one on the triple wall and one in the bathroom. Jaeger's gonna finish off the wall himself. I like this setup. Looks like they're gonna be prepping for a push from the Masters side here.
And I gotta say, they're bringing the Jaeger and the Wamai. That's a lot of utility that they're gonna have to burn through as an attacker.
That is a lot of utility. Default cam's getting shot here. Looks like they're not going to waste their time with that push from Master side. Looks like they're going to be going for a main stairs take here. Getting the drones out, allowing their team to get in position here down here at Piano Art Studio. However, taking a look here at the defenders, it looks like no one is roaming off-site. Or I shouldn't say off-site, but downstairs. Looks like they're still over here on the Master side. The intel hasn't been provided that there's 5 people stacked up on main stairs side.
I wonder if the attackers here are just going to get the intel they need and push right up Master and just kind of try to rush into sight. Or if they're going to do it more slow and methodical, which it seems like they're probably going to do here as the IQ works to get the utility off the wall. They got rid of the Kaid charge, and I believe they got an ADS down as well.
Jackal.
Which is going to help them when it comes to using their utility. Getting rid of the ADSs will make it a little bit less frustrating as an attacker when they have to deal with the Wamais.
Jacking up, pushing him here, 90, pushes the Wamai, gets a nice shot out on him. Shoots the Wamai disc, shoots another Wamai disc. Now they have control of Master stairs here, our main stairs here. Gets a nice pick down there on the long and 90 as Jaeger falls. This will be scanning some footprints here as we switch over to the Ash. Those footprints were down in Classical Hall as Jackal decides to push it again, gets the default cam. Ash is pushing in the side here on Aviator, almost gets a nice kill onto the Kaid. As Toby's able to get up his 3rd kill of the game, 4th kill. Pushes in the site, can he get the ace?
Let him get the ace.
They have control.
He knows that his teammate just died from red stairs. He got the call that the last guy's red stairs. He's going to slowly peep around the corner and Tiggs is going to pick him off, denying his teammate the ace.
So you win the round, but at what cost do you deny your teammate the ace?
I'm sure there's probably going to be a stern talking to Tiggs. He may get dropped from the team for this.
Yeah, you know, Nomad's not really important. A Jackal ace, however, high for morale. No, I'm just they won the round. They're happy, and you know they're here to win the tournament, get into the league. So I'm pretty sure the comms are fine. However, Tiggs is the only one without TT6 in his name. So, that being said, is he getting trapped after this? The odds are not in his favor. Looks like we're gonna be.
I think right now, if you're Team Wazdaaa, you're kind of getting off to a bad start. You're starting on your back foot. You're on the defending side, the strong side on this map, and you're down 3-1, and you haven't even hit a tertiary site yet.
I like Red Dog? Red Dog? That's a kind of a weird name to say. I'm just gonna call him Dog from now on. However, I like his switch off of Jaeger and into Vigil. Allow more for a roaming presence, you know? Maybe they don't allow IQ to sit down there and piano and just get all of that utility that they bring. Looks like Team Wazdaaa is going for a very similar setup as they did in the previous round. That didn't go too well for them as they allowed Jackal to just come up main stairs and get a quad kill. If you're Wazdaaa here, what are you thinking?
You're thinking that you need to tighten up. You need to figure out why we're losing rounds and what we can do to stop them from beating us on the attack.
Jackal is unable to get the quad kill as he gets an early pick from Jaeger, who was roaming on that main stairs. That's unfortunate. You go from getting a quad kill to being the opening death.
And that is Siege. You go from God to pleb in a matter of seconds.
It looks like Jaeger's gonna stay here on the main stairs. You gotta think that Troll Team 6 knows where he is. He just shot the drone. However, it looks like Nomad's down there not giving him much of a worry.
Like you working to get the kite off the wall. However, if you saw where the kite put it, it's actually on top of the reinforcement a little bit, which gives a little metal lip. I don't know if the IQ's going to be able to shoot through that. Shots come out. I believe that was from Master's side, and that's going to tag up the Thermite.
Yeah, actually,
and he's down.
Yes, I don't know who that shot came out from. I think it might have been the Maestro. However, Jaeger's sitting here still on Master Stairs as he pushes down. He was in a really bad spot there as they had control of the window. Let's see if he was able to get some picks here from the art studio or maybe even in the library. Looks like Nomad's coming out. Gets one pick on him. That's a double kill for Scams. Scams unable to pick up the triple kill as he is felled to the IQ. IQ's still struggling to get the electric claws off the wall.
And having those walls denied is gonna make this attack pretty hard. I mean, I don't believe they opened the walls last time, did they?
No, they were unable to.
But that really didn't slow them down. They just pushed in aggressively, which I don't think is something the defenders were expecting.
Soda looking to push up red stairs, maybe getting a pick on. Nope, rotating back to main. Ash tried to take a fight there with Paraco on the Maestro, but Maestro has 81 bullets, and Ash decides I will just keep my life and walk back. Ash pushes in. Those 81 bullets connect. 81 bullets connect again for a second kill onto the IQ.
And now it's 4v1. Thermite, who's low health, 20 HP. And he's going to get wise swung from the Vigil, who's rocking the money heist outfit.
Wasn't a fan of that playlist, but I do like the skin.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that playlist either. I haven't seen Money Heist either. I've heard it's good.
So these two gladiators are just swinging back and forth, punches connecting. Round after round, we are just swapping. If
It's
they...
like watching Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier.
Exactly. I bet half our audience don't even know who those people are, but that is fine. So, if you're Team Wazdaaa here and you see these rounds going back and forth, you're hoping that when we hit halftime in the side swap, that stays the same and you're able to keep that pressure on as an attacker. But if you're Troll Team 6, you're feeling really good right now because you have taken 2 rounds already on Villa, which is at the defender side of the map.
Yeah, any more rounds to Troll Team 6 is just extra right now. Being able to take those as an attacker. They got the 2 rounds that I would consider as what you need to be in good favor when you switch sides. So if they can take 1 or 2 more, it'll be looking really good for them when they swap.
So it looks like they brought the Captain here, which is an interesting choice, and of an operator you don't really see that too much in competitive Rainbow Six. Captain is like Tachanka and almost a meme pick at times, but I wasn't paying attention, and that's my fault. I didn't know if he was 6 picked here, and so they Troll Team 6 may have no idea that Captain's up, and that's a lot of early damage. We'll go ahead and just stay on this overhead camera for a second. As
That's also if the IQ is not doing her job around for the utility there. I mean, they brought an IQ every round. The cap can may be a waste of a pick.
So it looks like Troll Team 6 is going to come in here through laundry. There is 1 Capcan trap on the door.
I'm really excited to see if it goes off.
Legion Mine comes out as
Nope, they know
Wamai is
it's
able to get
there.
picked, and yep, now they know. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and we'll switch into the views here. So Wamai was able to get an early pick onto Toby on that Jackal. That's a good pick to get out. I see Ash sprays through the floor trying to get lucky, but those bars are going the opposite way, so it's going to be a little bit harder to get a pick.
I'm curious to see if they're going to use the Ash charge here to try to get a Kite off the wall, or if they're going to rely on the IQ.
So last time Wamai, or I should say Kaid, was playing on that triple wall looking down in the kitchen trying to get early picks. Doesn't look like he's there anymore as Wamai rotates into the bathroom here, maybe trying to get a look in the kitchen, or if he's trying to get a peek onto the window.
And Team Wazdaaa has excellent vertical control right now. There's all sorts of holes through the ceiling / floor. And it's going to make it really hard for these attackers to do their job below. They're going to have to worry about constantly getting shot.
IQ's still below us, some teams are coming out. She tries to get her shots to the wall, unable to connect on anything. Ash is going to go ahead and enter the walk-in closet, look in the bathroom, see if we can get a pick on the Astro. No. 1 minute left, you're down 4v5. Well, Mai's weak, but other than that, the other team's almost 100% HP, and the attack is now stalling. What are you thinking?
At this point, they need to get their drones out, they need to get their intel together, and they need to decide on how they're going to push this out.
So it looks like Ash is going to go in through the bathroom here and look towards Astro. She needs to hold, wait for some intel to come out, or she might just wide swing this, and she looks like
Oh, that's a good
despite
angle.
the Wamai had his gadget out. Ash gets a double. Kaid able to refrag. Guys sees Thermite in the bathroom. Kaid gets a double kill of his own. We have another one pushing towards the bathroom. That TCSG is
Does Kaid
lethal.
know that she's there?
Nomad unable to react. Kaid picks up a triple kill on the round as we have 1 player left for Troll Team 6. Soda still downstairs. And missed the knife on the music.
Probably
15
just going to hang out.
Yep,
I
exactly.
don't see a reason to push this. Just take your time, figure out what went wrong, maybe get a pick, pad those stats.
Save the up. Yeah, you're completely blindsided by that. There was no intel on that. That's unfortunate.
And the IQ picks up the kill.
Maybe it's Ray Dog. Like a Canadian A, you know?
Maybe.
I don't know if there's any Wazdaaa fans out there. Can we get a check on how we're supposed to pronounce that? Red Dog?
It's just Red Dog. Okay. Easy enough.
Red Dog. Okay, I can see. Okay, okay, that's clever. But I wish I had that information. That's one thing. As you get these new teams coming in and new players, you don't exactly know how to say everything. And the creativity of 2020 does not let you down. I am liking the pulse pick here coming out from Team Wazdaaa and the fence as we're down here in the kitchen.
Curious to see if he gets shot through the floor from IQ.
So Looks like Legion's upstairs again, getting that same middle wall on walk-in closet, and then heads over to triple wall. I don't know if he's gonna have anyone. Yep, there goes Red Dog up there now, reinforcing the rest of triple wall. So for Kitchen, are you playing for a retake here, or are you gonna just let the Maestro try to play hard sight? What's going through your head?
I don't know. There's a lot of different ways that you can play this. I like the retake. This site has a lot of retake potential. I think if you put a lot of resources up top, you know they're going to try to push out up top. So having the resources there in the body is to maybe get an early pick or two, and then just rotate in turtle sight is also a viable strat.
I really like Fanta's choice here too. Oh, gets an early pick onto the Maestro. That I don't know what Maestro was thinking right there. If he just got caught off guard, or he was pushing Master after the windows were open. Was he thinking that he might get an early pick himself? But Fanta picks the Buck here instead of the Ash, and immediately picks off. Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon. C4 coming to the ground.
And that's the power of the pulse. And there's IQ chasing the pulse. Missing the C4.
Looks like she landed one shot with her pistol there. She pulls out the. Oh, lines up for one.
She sees two.
Unable to line up for the second as the SMG-11 connects with the IQ. 3v3, you have health advantage here. 3v2 as you get the Jackal.
Oh my gosh,
Spots
nice
the Legion.
shots coming out by Toby.
But Legion able to immediately respond as he rotates back down the site. 2v2,
And
health
now
advantage.
2v2.
Health advantage in favor of Troll Team 6. However, 2v2 on this site is not the end of the game for Troll Team 6, as you can push from multiple angles, and the vertical control on this map is insane.
Curious to see if they play upstairs for a little bit longer, maybe try to get a pick on somebody rotating through one of the floorboards. Or if they're going to try to maybe push Memorial together and kind of slugfest things until the round's over.
I wonder what the communication's like right now for Troll Team 6, because Thermite looks a little confused on what they're going to be doing as he hopped out of the window and then decided to hop back in.
It looks like maybe they're going to try to Thermite open into kitchen, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Nomad goes out to cut off any flank, which I don't think is going to happen at this point in time.
Leeson decides to just try to shoot through a wall, get an early wall bank here. SMG-11 out for the mute. As he swings, gets one, connects onto the Nomad. 2v1 in favor of Team Wazdaaa. Swings out, what a shot.
Oh.
Scams. Haxer. Confirmed.
I think it's pronounced Hixer.
No, that's definitely the Haxer in him. We're changing his name for him.
Now we're going to be switching sides. They were able to bring it to 4-2, Team Wazdaaa. That's definitely good. It was kind of a slow start, but they got their momentum going. And now they need 3 more rounds to bring home the victory here.
Yams deciding to be on the... I'll show the Montaigne, switches off to the Sledge. I like the Sledge play here. I think since Monty's ADS on his shield has been slowed so much, it's almost... He's just a walking drone, in my opinion.
That's exactly what he is, an indestructible drone.
And the Clash getting switched off here for the Goyo. I like the Goyo play. Looks like we're going to be starting out here in Aviator Games. As we see the setup, they bring the Maestro, the Legion, the Smoke, the Jaeger, kind of your typical setup that you would see on this site.
Just a quick update, it looks like the Molecular versus Powerhouse game has ended. Molecular wins over Powerhouse 7-3.
And those were 2 of our winning teams as well. So we see Maestro kind of put his cam over there in 90 corner and then pop the hatch. Do you think players realize why they pop that hatch, or do you think it's just, you know, I saw it one time in a Pro League game, so I did it?
I think at this level of play, they definitely understand why the hatch is being popped and why they're doing that.
So we're about 10 seconds out of prep phase, and the defenders are still reinforcing walls. Jaeger's over here by himself, looking to get another pick through the window. Almost connects. Bringing the holographic on Sophia. I know you played a lot of Sophia. Do you feel like the ACOG is better here with a angle grip, or do you like the holographic play?
I really like the holo, especially if you're gonna be playing aggressive up in the face. Like, you don't want to be too zoomed in.
Toby decides he doesn't want to even try to take that fight and decides to rotate back towards main stairs as Goyo fell through the hatch as well. We have Smoke trying to get some vertical play, picking one off coming through the main entrance. But I feel like the attackers are deciding to take a master push here, which Troll Team 6 did not do. This is what I like.
That goes out. That way you can't rotate up Astro stairs. Although, given the placement of that, somebody may be able to rotate and shoot that. Never mind. I thought she shot it to the front of the beam. It is on the side, so they're not going to be able to shoot that one out.
So we have
if they rotate Astro, they're going to get blown.
We have
back down
Amana
the stairs
over here on the outside of study, kind of all by herself. Jaeger gets her drone. She knows where that is. Info gets called out. But she can't really do too much here by herself. She needs to wait for her team to rotate over and get control of 90 Hall. Maestro playing this great pixel angle on the drone hole. Spots one, gets a couple shots off. Takes Sophia down to about 50 HP.
And he's just going to hold that and see if he can get any more toes. And it looks like he's shooting Nomad possibly through that drone hole. It's been called out that he's watching the drone hole. They peek it. It's not a good fight to take. Maestro definitely has the advantage there. If you peek that, you're probably going to die.
ADS coming up.
Saves him from the flashbang.
XZ.
Walls being opened up.
Was that the Nomad able to get a pick? Immediate pick back on the Fanta here. Smoke grenade, smoke canisters coming out. Looks like they're gonna be pushing here for more of a aviation take. More smoke canisters coming out. Toby on the Jaeger decided to try to do a rotate, but so many Nomad charges out, not gonna be possible.
He knows that they're there. He's not sure where they are. We'll see if he hits any of them. Plant's going down in Aviator. C4 comes out, doesn't land. She's gonna get the plant off. And now 40 seconds the defenders have to try to turn this around.
Yo-Yo picks up one. Habana getting shot. Another attacker goes down. 4v2. Jaeger on the flank. Smoke able to pick up the last one. Toby has the intel and gets the final kill. And pulls out the camera.
Just to make sure everything's clear after the attackers are all dead. You don't want someone coming back from life or from death and, you know, turning the game around.
So Wazdaaa was able to get the plant off there. I don't know if that was exactly what they wanted, due to the fact that I think Troll Team 6 was playing for a retake on Aviator side because they had most of their utility either in the vault or inside of the bar, and they allowed the Abana to just get in there and plant, and they immediately lost the post plant.
Yeah, post plant positioning I don't think was ready for that type of retake.
Yam shows the sludge, switches to the IQ as we switch over here to trophy statuary. So you see teams bringing Kaid a lot more than Bandit just based on the fact that it's harder to get those electric claws off the wall other than just a Bandit charge, or Bandit battery I should say.
Just another quick update. It looks like Team Revival versus OPAX has finished as well. Revival wins 7-0.
I think OPAX is now 0-2. This may be their first ever qualifier.
Being a new team in this qualifier is going to be really hard. We have a lot of very experienced teams in here.
It looks like they're doing a similar setup here as they're reinforcing aviation. I'm interested to see if the mute goes into bar and reinforces those walls, or if we're only going to do the aviator walls. Looks like he's going to go ahead and reinforce. So we got a couple people playing off-site here. We got 3 on-site, and it looks like our attackers are just going to be coming through that master side. Maybe go into kitchen, play from below, try to get some vertical play going. As Peach immediately comes into the walk-in closet and finds a Legion mine.
However, Legion probably doesn't know exactly what one got hit because of his recent nerf, where he needs line of sight onto his gadget in order to see it go off.
Ash just shooting the entrance into statue. Maybe there's a Legion mine there she was looking for. As we hop on board here with the IQ, trying to clear all that utility from below. Now, if you're roaming for Troll Team 6 here, you have to apply some pressure to this IQ. Otherwise, your entire utility setup is now useless. And she's completely alone and vulnerable down here. I like this Nomad play on this window here. However, her drone's not going to be able to get through. Oh, hops the mute jammer. Finds the Maestro behind the desk as that gets called out to the Ash. Changing fire, but Maestro has 81 bullets to deal with. Jaeger somehow finds a kill onto Red Dog. I honestly thought Sophia might have shot him from behind, but the IQ immediately gets a kill onto Tiggs. And down goes the Kaid, and the Legion gets down as well. So it looks like Team Wazdaaa here is going to be taking control of asTroll here. They push in. Shots coming out as Sophia gets one onto Toby. 3v1 situation. That Maestro has 81 bullets, and that's all he needs as he's sitting over here and landing.
Yeah, definitely wouldn't count Maestro out. Maybe 3v1, but he has enough firepower to take care of them.
Pushing over here towards Trophy side, see someone in the inside of asTroll. Unlimited kill. Finds Nomad. Unlimited get the kill on that Nomad. 24 bullets left, not looking good. And Nomad able to pick up the kill onto Maestro. 3v1 situations are always hard. Having that Maestro up with the 81 bullets was a plus. I think if he's able to get an early pick onto that Nomad, it's a different story. But unable to hit those shots early on really hurts him. You do not have to yell at me. So, looks like we're going to be going back to Trophy and Statue. Similar lineup for both teams, except Amazi's going to be picked up. And Legion, 6 is onto the Legion. Maybe they try to do a late call out and all too familiar with the, hey, go to this operator at the very end.
Yep. Especially because you're usually the one making that call.
Yeah. Yeah. Looks like we're going to be getting a similar setup here from Troll Team 6. I notice a lot of teams either have a really good statue defense and they have a lackluster bar aviator defense, or it's switched. So it looks like both teams here are struggling with that statue defense.
Yeah, I remember back when bar was the strongest of the two sites, but it seems like that meta's kind of changed a little bit.
Obi on Jaeger looking to get an early pick on someone on the attacking team rotating, but it looks like they're all going the opposite way. Interesting that our attackers are not having any presence over there on the other side of the map towards study, and so much utility from our defenders being placed over there to stop that push.
Yeah, and I was just gonna say, I'm curious if they're even droning below, and they are, and they're about to push below as well with the IQ to try to get some more of that utility. Pretty similar to how they pushed last round.
The IQ and the Nomad pushed the same spot last round, and then the Nomad actually left early on and hopped out the window, leaving the IQ very vulnerable. I wonder if that's gonna be the same. It looks like Nomad has already left and is outside again. if you had any information as a defender on this, you're sending 2 people down there. Pick that IQ off right away. With the recent nerf to the TCSG, are you surprised that Soda's over here on the AUG?
I wouldn't say I'm surprised, especially because I believe it was 2 patches ago the AUG actually got a buff. And it's a pretty viable weapon.
We just saw that Mozzie's playing below in basement coming up towards Astro stairs, maybe trying to find a early pick onto the IQ. A drone comes by. I don't think it spotted him. Or maybe it did. That's bullets come through. IQ's gonna send a drone downstairs to try to hunt him down as he rotates 2 red stairs. Ash has command and control in bathroom here. Looks to be pushing in, but does she know where the Maestro is?
I think she actually, on her screen, saw the barrel of the Maestro gun, but I don't know that she actually saw it.
So drone comes out here, Maestro gets spotted, Ash knows where he is, Sophia's there for the refresh. Ash pushing out, able to get the kill.
It was a good free fire.
Sophia picks up a second. Nice little double kill for Peach here as Yams picks up one on the Phantom. Toby, 1 HP and a dream on the Jaeger, unable to dream. His dream was not big enough as Team Wazdaaa picks up flawless.
At that point, I think it's more of a nightmare. You're 1 HP versus 4 other players. It's not looking good.
Are we changing the meta of 1 HP and a nightmare now?
I think so.
A little friendly banter coming out here between Scams and the enemy team. I think the Maestro was just caught in a really bad position. He was not able to rotate out. Playing in Astro at this level almost feels like a death wish. Because if you're playing behind the desk, that desk almost gets pre-fired every single time from bathroom, and if you're stuck behind those blue boxes, there's no way for you to rotate unless you have someone playing that rotation between Trophy and Astro.
I think if you're going to be playing those boxes, maybe have some sort of deployable shield just to give you a little bit of movement, and it allows you the opportunity to kind of peek from unexpected angles. It keeps the attacker guessing as they're trying to push you.
So as we move on now, going back, no, first time I think we've seen LAR Aviator games being played from Troll Team 6 here.
And they're going to need to win this site, otherwise it's going to be GG's in the chat and Wazda's going to take it.
No, I believe this was the first site they played and they got the W on it. Because Habana came in and Aviator planted it early, and the post plant was not there for Team Wazdaaa. But we are at match point here for Team Wazdaaa. As
it seems like it's going to be a pretty similar setup to their first round here as well. Couple defenders off site, roaming towards the master bedroom side. I wouldn't be surprised to see a few pre-fires come out from the defender through the master walk-in closet window.
Toby is the only one over there on that side of the map as he did try to get a couple wall bangs through. Triple wall, maybe onto one of the master windows, unable to connect, gets droned out, decides he's going to fall back. So it's interesting, again, I don't know if you saw it on the drone, but when Habana was droning, she's actually by herself on ruin side. Like she was that first round.
I didn't notice that.
We have Ash and Sophia over here on T-Con, about to push towards 90. Sophia's going to be droning. We have one player over there. I believe that's going to be the Nomad on the window. No, not the Nomad. The IQ?
I believe it was the IQ. And I've got to say, I'm not a big fan of the placement of that Claymore on Astro Stage.
C4 comes raining out as Ash decides to take a jumping leap out of the window 90 to safety. We have 1:30 left in the round. No one has seen anyone. All players at 100 HP as the Habana is able to open up a small hole where the Maestro was playing last round that did a lot of damage to Team Wazdaaa.
It's a good thing he's not playing there now. Otherwise, that was probably a dead Nomad when she proned there.
Looks like the attackers have switched over here to a steady take. They're going to be having to deal with a Maestro sitting behind the bar and a Legion playing the ball. Habana pellets coming out. No, that was an Ash charge, excuse me. Now the Habana pellets coming out. As Toby gets an early pick onto the Sophia. I believe they just try to impact trick those Habana pellets and to some success as well. As the Ash looks in to get a pick into Volt, unable to connect. It's the barbed wire instead. Got a couple players still outside. The Jaeger meets the Nomad as Paraco gets gets a nice kill onto Toby. However, Maestro is still up with his 81 bullets and the Goyo shields at his expense as the Goyo gets a nice headshot onto Paraco to get the refrag. But then Red Dog comes in and gets the ticks. Maestro decides to take Red Dog going absolutely insane here as the IQ picks up the final 2 kills, and that is match point.
That is match.
So Team Wazdaaa off to a shaky start against Troll Team 6, but really just as soon as they got going, 4-2, they did not look back. It was pedal to the metal. This is our game. We're taking it.
Yeah, it was good to see the momentum build from them. Toby doing as much as he could to keep the team afloat, but it just wasn't enough, so they took the L here.
And we